Greetings folks, this is a whole different kind of video. I'm unboxing my new portable power station. It's from All Powers and it is actually supposed to be the S700. It looks like they either sent me the 500 or there's a 700 inside that box, so let's check it out. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. One thing I like is this handle that folds flat, which leaves a nice flat surface here that you can put things on top of, which is important when you have a van and you're always trying to crowd in and cram in one thing over the other. So taking up less space and not having a permanent handle was important to me. I like that feature. Then we're looking down here at the face of the unit, and you can see there are two AC plugs, and there are some knobs that I'll have to figure out exactly what they do. I don't think this is charged up at all. On this side is the 12 volt. I'm going to get it the right way. Here we go. The 12 volt plug, and there's also a plug for your solar panels. On this side you have your USB, 3 USB plugs, actually 4 when you count that C kind of a plug. Okay, I'm going to turn this thing over and read the specs. Okay, there are the specs on the bottom. And yes, it is the 700 watt, which is what I wanted. And I'm not sure why they put it in the S500 box. I may call them and see what's up with that. But the specs look good. There they are. And there's something I really like about this unit. What I really like is the size and the weight of this unit compared to my 400 watt, which is less power, Suwaki, which is the unit here on your right. This has been my trusty unit for a long time in my van, but it is starting to lose power and I wanted a backup system. I chose this All Powers because of its weight and its size. I didn't want a big bulky thing to try to put in my van. This is going to fit great in several different places in my van. I'm really happy with the size and the weight. It's something I can pick up with one hand and move around. I believe it is 13 pounds, and the older one is a little bit less than that, but again, it's just a little bit bulkier in some of the dimensions. Anyway, so far so good. I'm actually going to power this thing up and try it out, and I will get back to you. Okay, I have charged this battery bank up to 100%. You can see the display. It's got 2 flashlights on either side that come on very brightly, and I won't do that because it'll just make a big flash in the camera. But they both work, and it powered up in about 4.5 hours to 100%. Maybe 5, closer to 5, I'm not sure. I didn't keep total track of the time, but it was a reasonable amount of time. Okay, the display just went off on its own, so it doesn't stay on. That's good. It powered up with the standard power cord here. I also have this USB-C power, and that would charge it up as well, but it would take a lot longer, about 10 hours. So I'm ready to try this thing out, and I'll let you know how it works. Okay, it's a couple of days later, and I ran out here to the beach to do a quick overnight because it was going to be triple-digit heat in Napa. I think it got to 102, and there's a 20-degree difference in temperature here at the beach. But I thought I would show you what I am doing with that power pack right now. Charging up my electric coffee cup, which has some water in it right now. I'll make some instant coffee. And then it's charging up my phone. in one of the USB ports. So I just have the 12-volt connection alive right now, and that does both the USB and the 12-volt. I'm going to try making a protein shake here in a minute, so I'll get back to you when I do that. Okay, I've set up my little table outside of the van, and this magic bullet is 250 watts. I don't know if there's a little more of a surge when you first get it started, but this all powers battery should take care of this just fine, because don't forget it's a 700 watt power pack. I guess you could call it a solar generator, but I don't think generator is quite the right term for it. It's really a battery. And by the way, I am not affiliated with this company in any way. This is just me making an informative video for anybody who cares out there. I happen to like this unit because it is so small and portable. I've moved it around in my van overnight, lifted it up and down, off and on the bed and on the seat, moved it here and there depending on what I had plugged into it. And it was lightweight enough for me to move around and small enough for me to put it in several different places. So let's see if this works. Well, as you can see, it worked just fine, and I'm enjoying that protein shake. And also, I just wanted to mention that it ran my electric blanket last night as well. So this is a handy unit. I just push the button to see how much is left, and actually I have 72% left, so that's pretty nice. By the way, a fan does kick in when you turn on the alternating current, the AC button, and it just stays on for maybe 10 seconds or less. Not sure why that fan kicks in. It's not very noisy, but just letting you know, if fan noise bothers you, then you might not like that. But to me, it's nothing. So I will say the size, the weight, the portability, and the 700 watts all appeals to me, and I'm liking this unit. I almost forgot to mention that it was also running this little fridge for me. And I did not have that on all night because it was cool enough here last night to keep my stuff cool, but I do run it during the day, so there it is. So with that, I'm just going to say, let's go look at the beach real quick before I let you go. For those of you who haven't seen my van set up in the past, there it is with the third row seat sitting up. That is a stow and go seat, but I like it up like that so I have a place to sit during the day. This is a very simple no build option. I do have 2 of my window coverings still in, just to keep a little privacy from the camper next door. And there it is. Oh, there's the porta potty. So I do not have to use a public restroom, which is very comforting to me. Let's go over here and take a quick look at the beach. Okay, here you go, folks. It's Doran Beach on Saturday, June 11th. It's going to be nice here today. Although not full sun, we've got some sun coming through the clouds. We do have people out on the beach today. Sometimes I have this whole place to myself, but not today. Plenty of room for all of us, though. That's Bodega Head over there. And there's plenty of folks down at that end of the beach, too. So, thanks for coming along with me and checking out the new gadget that I have. A couple of new ones, actually. And I will be testing out some solar pretty soon. So I'll let you know when I do that. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.